Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel, where we uncover fascinating stories about rare and valuable. We're diving deep into a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and numismatists worldwide, the 1963 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. This seemingly ordinary penny has become one of the most valuable coins ever sold, with a record price of $1.7 million. So, what makes this penny so extraordinary, and why is it worth such a staggering amount? Stay tuned, and let's find out. First, let's start with a bit of history about the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first coin in U.S. history to feature a president's portrait, a decision that marked a significant departure from traditional designs. The Lincoln penny has been produced for over a century, but only a handful of them have gained the status of being extremely rare and valuable, and the 1963 no-mint mark penny is one of them. You might be wondering what a no-mint mark penny is. In the world of coin collecting, a mint mark is a small letter on the coin indicating where it was produced. For example, coins minted in Philadelphia often do not have a mint mark, while those from Denver carry a D and coins from San Francisco carry an S. So, when we talk about the 1963 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, we are referring to a coin minted in Philadelphia. Now, you might ask, why is this particular penny so valuable? What makes it worth an incredible $1.7 million? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, condition, and unique characteristics. Let's break it down. At first, rarity plays a massive role. While millions of pennies were minted in 1963, only a very small number of them were struck with unique errors or distinguishing features that set them apart. In the case of the 1963 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, certain coins were struck using a highly polished die, resulting in an extraordinary proof-like finish. This finish gives the coin a brilliant shine and makes it stand out among regular circulation pennies. Another key factor is the coin's condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. The 1963 no-mint mark penny that sold for $1.7 million was in exceptional condition, graded as mint state 67 or higher. This level of preservation is incredibly rare for a coin that has been in circulation for decades, but there's more. The historical significance and the story behind the coin add to its allure. In some cases, these rare pennies were discovered years later in old collections, coin rolls, or even pocket change. The element of surprise and the thrill of finding such a treasure make these coins even more desirable among collectors. Another reason for the astronomical value of the 1963 no-mint mark penny is the competitive nature of the coin collecting world. High-end collectors and investors are always looking for the rarest and most pristine coins to add to their collections. When one of these rare coins appears at an auction, bidding wars can drive the price sky high, as was the case with this penny. If you're now wondering whether you might have a fortune sitting in your coin jar, here's what to look for. Examine your 1963 pennies carefully. Look for coins with no mint mark, an unusually shiny or proof-like finish, and no visible wear or damage. It's also a good idea to have your coin professionally graded by a reputable service like the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Company. While the chances of finding a 1963 no-mint mark Lincoln penny worth $1.7 million are slim, it's not impossible. Stories of rare coins being found in pocket change or inherited collections happen more often than you might think. The key is to stay informed, be diligent, and always check your coins carefully. Before we wrap up, let's take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey of this coin. From a humble penny minted in Philadelphia to a record-breaking sale of $1.7 million, the 1963 no-mint mark Lincoln penny represents more than just monetary value. It's a piece of history, a testament to craftsmanship, and a symbol of the enduring fascination with rare and valuable coins. So, there you have it. The story of the 1963 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin that proves that even the smallest treasures can hold immense value. Who knows, the next time you check your change, you might just discover a $1 million penny waiting for you. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. We're diving into the fascinating story of the 1962 D-mint mark Lincoln penny, a rare coin with an astonishing value of $1.6 million. What makes this penny so special? Let's uncover the secrets behind this incredible coin and why collectors are willing to pay a fortune for it. The Lincoln penny has been an iconic part of American currency since it was first introduced in 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin features the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the classic wheat ears reverse, which was later replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design in 1959. The 1962 penny continued this tradition with the Lincoln Memorial on its reverse, but something about the 1962 penny set it apart from the millions of other pennies minted that year. To understand the value of this coin, we need to look at its minting process. The D-Mint mark indicates that the coin was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the primary facilities responsible for minting U.S. currency. In 1962, the Denver Mint struck millions of Lincoln pennies, but not all pennies are created equal. Factors such as errors during minting, unique variations, and extraordinary preservation can elevate a seemingly ordinary penny into a collector's dream point. One of the key reasons the 1962 Lincoln penny is so valuable is due to a rare minting error. Errors can occur in many forms, such as doubling on the design, off-center strikes, or even the use of an incorrect planchet. In the case of the 1962 penny, some coins were struck with an extremely rare double die error. This error causes parts of the design, such as the date, lettering, or Lincoln's profile, to appear doubled, creating a striking visual effect that makes these coins highly desirable to collectors, but rarity alone doesn't account for the $1.6 million price tag. The condition of the coin plays a critical role in determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin in flawless, mint-state condition. The 1962 penny that sold for $1.6 million was graded at an exceptionally high level, meaning it was virtually untouched and preserved in pristine condition. Achieving such a high grade is incredibly rare for coins that have been in circulation for decades. Another factor contributing to the value of this penny is its historical significance. Coins like the 1962 penny with unique errors and exceptional quality are considered pieces of art in history. They serve as a snapshot of the time in which they were minted, offering a glimpse into the craftsmanship and technology of the era. Collectors are not just buying a coin, they're acquiring a piece of American heritage. So, how can you tell if you have a 1962 penny that could be worth millions? Start by examining the coin closely under good lighting or with a magnifying glass. Look for the D-Mint mark below the date on the obverse side. Next, inspect the coin for signs of doubling on the date, lettering, or Lincoln's portrait. Even small imperfections can significantly impact the coin's value. If you think you've found something special, consider having it evaluated by a professional coin grading service. It's important to remember that while not every 1962 penny will be worth a fortune, taking the time to inspect your coins can still be rewarding. Collectors value coins for their rarity, history, and unique characteristics, so even pennies without major errors can hold significant value if they're in excellent condition. The 1962 Lincoln penny is a reminder that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. Whether it's in your spare change jar, an old collection, or even tucked away in a forgotten drawer, you never know when you might stumble upon a coin that could change your life. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins and the story of the $1.6 million 1962 Lincoln penny, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating stories about valuable coins and collectibles. Who knows? Where we uncover the secrets of the most valuable coins ever minted. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of the 1961 D-Mint mark Lincoln penny, a seemingly ordinary coin that's become one of the most sought-after treasures in the numismatic world. Believe it or not, this penny has been valued at an astonishing $1.5 million. Stick around as we explore what makes this coin so extraordinary and why collectors are willing to pay a fortune for it. The 1961 Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the United States' primary coin production facilities. Millions of pennies were produced that year, so why is this specific penny worth so much? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, condition, and unique characteristics that set it apart from the rest. Let's start with the design of the Lincoln penny. The obverse features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of Lincoln's birth. The reverse showcases the wheat ears design, which was replaced in 1959 with the Lincoln Memorial design to honor the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The 1961 penny carries the Lincoln Memorial reverse, a design created by Frank Gasparo, with the Denver Mint's signature D-Mint mark beneath the date. Now, here's where things get interesting. Most 1961 D pennies are common and circulate widely, but a few exceptional coins were struck with remarkable precision and attention to detail. These rare coins are known as MS-68 or higher on the Sheldon coin grading scale, which is used to determine the quality of a coin. An MS-68 grade means the coin is nearly flawless, with a pristine surface, sharp details, and no visible wear or damage. Out of millions of 1961 D pennies minted, only a tiny handful have achieved this level of perfection. Why does condition matter so much? In the world of coin collecting, rarity is amplified by condition. A 1961 D penny in average condition might be worth just a few cents, but a flawless example is incredibly rare, making it highly desirable to collectors. The coin we're discussing today is not just in perfect condition, it also boasts an exceptional luster, sharp strikes, and well-preserved details that elevate its value to an astonishing $1.50 million. But condition isn't the only factor driving the value of this coin. Another critical aspect is the possibility of errors or unique varieties. Some 1961 D pennies may exhibit striking anomalies, such as doubled dies, repunched mint marks, or off-center strikes. These errors occur during the minting process and are often unintentional, but they create distinctive features that make a coin one of a kind. Collectors prize these errors because they add a layer of uniqueness and history to an already rare coin. The history behind the 1961 D Lincoln penny also plays a significant role in its value. Coins from this era were struck during a time of significant change in the United States, both politically and culturally. For collectors, owning a coin from this period is like holding a piece of history in their hands. It connects them to the past and serves as a tangible reminder of the events and milestones that shaped the nation. So, how do you know if you have one of these valuable pennies in your possession? Start by examining your coin closely. Look for the D Mint mark under the date to confirm it's from the Denver Mint. Next, assess the coin's condition. If it looks flawless to the naked eye, consider having it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations will evaluate your coin and assign it a grade, which can significantly impact its value. Another tip is to check for errors or unique features. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to inspect the details of the coin, paying close attention to the date, mint mark, and design elements. If you notice anything unusual, such as doubling or misalignment, your penny might be even more valuable. If you think you have a 1961 D penny worth a significant amount, it's essential to consult with a coin expert or appraiser. They can help verify its authenticity and provide an accurate valuation. Additionally, consider selling your coin through a reputable auction house or dealer specializing in rare coins. This ensures you'll receive the best possible price for your treasure. Before we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect on why coins like the 1961 D Lincoln penny are so valuable. It's not just about the monetary worth, it's about the stories they tell and the connections they create. These coins represent a blend of artistry, history, and craftsmanship that resonates with collectors and enthusiasts around the world. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1961 D Mint mark Lincoln penny and want to learn more about other valuable coins, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare penny or have a story to share about your coin collection. We uncover the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we'll dive into the story of a remarkable coin, the 1951 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, valued at an astounding $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right. A penny that might just be sitting unnoticed in your collection could be worth a fortune. So, what makes this coin so special? Let's break it down. At first, let's understand the basics of the 1951 Lincoln penny. It's part of the iconic Wheat Penny series, featuring Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side and wheat stalks on the reverse. These pennies were produced between 1909 and 1958 and are beloved by collectors for their historical significance and unique design. And now, when we say no mint mark, we're talking about pennies minted in Philadelphia. Unlike coins from Denver or San Francisco, coins minted in Philadelphia don't carry a mint mark. But not all 1951 Philadelphia pennies are worth millions, so what makes this one stand out? The secret lies in its rarity and condition. Most 1951 pennies were produced in enormous quantities. However, among these millions of coins, some were struck under exceptional circumstances. These pennies are known as mint state specimens. This means the coin must be in pristine condition, showing no signs of wear and tear. A coin of this caliber is graded as MS67 or higher by professional grading services. In addition to its condition, what makes this 1951 penny incredibly valuable is the combination of its luster, strike quality, and unique features. For instance, some of these coins might have subtle errors or variations that occurred during production. These errors include doubled dies, repunched mint marks, or other fascinating anomalies that increase their desirability among collectors. You're probably wondering how to spot a 1951 Lincoln penny worth $1.3 million. Let's go step by step. Start by examining the overall condition of your coin. Use a magnifying glass to check for scratches, dents, or any signs of circulation. If your penny looks almost brand new with sharp details, you might be holding a high-grade specimen. Next, look for any unusual features. Does the lettering on the coin appear doubled? Are there any irregularities in the design? Such errors can add significant value to your coin. Once you've identified a potential candidate, it's time to get your coin professionally graded. Organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation specialize in evaluating coins. They'll provide an official grade and certification, which is crucial for determining its value. The 1951 Lincoln penny gained attention in the numismatic world when one of these rare specimens was sold at an auction for $1.3 million. The coin was in immaculate condition with exceptional eye appeal, making it a dream find for any collector. This sale highlighted the importance of preserving coins and recognizing their potential value. You might be wondering where to find such a treasure. The good news is that rare coins like this can appear in the most unexpected places. Check your old piggy banks, jars of coins, or even inherited collections. Garage sales, flea markets, and antique shops are also great places to search for rare coins. If you think you found a valuable 1951 penny, take extra precautions to protect it. Store the coin in a holder or capsule to prevent damage. Avoid cleaning or polishing it, as this can reduce its value. And remember, rarity and condition are key factors in determining its worth. The 1951 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a testament to the incredible stories that coins can tell. What was once a simple 1-cent piece can become a life-changing discovery. It's a reminder to always look closely at the coins you come across because you never know what treasures might be hiding in plain sight. Thank you for joining us on this exciting journey into the world of rare coins. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin or if you'll be checking your collection for the 1951 Lincoln penny. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins to uncover the story behind the 1949 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and is valued at an astounding $1.20 million. Let's set the stage. The 1949 no-mint mark Lincoln penny was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Coins from Philadelphia during this time typically don't carry a mint mark, so finding one without the S or D is completely normal. However, what makes this coin so special is its rarity and the unique characteristics that set it apart from millions of others minted that year. To truly understand its value, we need to explore its history. The Lincoln Penny series began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It replaced the Indian head penny and quickly became a favorite among Americans. By 1949, the Lincoln penny had been circulating for 40 years, but little did anyone know that a few extraordinary pennies from that year would stand out and gain legendary status. The key to the 1949 no-mint mark Lincoln penny's immense value lies in a combination of factors: rarity, condition, and unique errors. First, let's talk about rarity. While millions of Lincoln pennies were struck in Philadelphia in 1949, only a few examples have survived in pristine condition. Over the years, most pennies from this time have been circulated extensively, resulting in significant wear and tear. But some have managed to remain untouched, preserved as if frozen in time. Condition plays a massive role in determining a coin's value. Grading systems, like the Sheldon scale, are used by numismatists to evaluate a coin's condition, ranging from poor to mint state. For the 1949 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, those graded in higher mint states, such as MS67 or MS68, are incredibly rare. It's these top-graded coins that command jaw-dropping prices at auctions, and they're the ones collectors dream of finding. Next, we have unique errors. Error coins are some of the most sought after by collectors, and the 1949 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is no exception. Certain examples from this year exhibit striking anomalies, such as doubled dies, die cracks, or off-center strikes. These errors occur during the minting process and are incredibly rare, making the affected coins even more desirable. So, how did one of these pennies reach the staggering value of $1.2 million? It all comes down to an auction. A pristine example of the 1949 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, graded at an exceptionally high mint state, caught the eye of serious collectors. Its immaculate condition, combined with a unique error, sparked a bidding war that drove the price into the millions. This single sale forever cemented the coin's legendary status in the world of numismatics. Now, you might be wondering, could you have one of these rare pennies in your collection? The good news is that it's possible. Checking your change for rare coins is easier than you think. Start by examining the date and mint mark on your pennies. If you find a 1949 penny without a mint mark, pay close attention to its condition and any unusual characteristics. If it looks promising, consider having it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Even if your penny doesn't turn out to be worth millions, it could still hold significant value depending on its grade and features. Collectors are always on the hunt for coins in excellent condition or with unique errors, so you never know what you might uncover. The story of the 1949 no-mint mark Lincoln penny reminds us that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. Coins like this one are more than just currency, they're pieces of history that tell a story about the time and place they were minted. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, the thrill of discovering a rare coin is unmatched. So, the next time you come across a penny, don't dismiss it as just spare change. Take a closer look. Who knows? You might be holding a piece of history worth millions of dollars. Thank you for joining us on this exciting journey into the world of rare coins. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on more incredible coin stories. We explore the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're diving into one of the most sought-after pennies in the coin collecting community, the 1967 no-mint mark Lincoln penny that is worth a staggering $1.1 million. That's right, a single penny that could change your life. So grab your pocket change and let's see if you might be holding onto a fortune without even knowing it. The 1967 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial Series, a coin series that ran from 1959 to 2008. On the surface, it might look like any ordinary penny you'd find in your pocket, but what sets this coin apart is its unique combination of rarity, condition, and historical significance. Before we dive into the details of why this penny is so valuable, let's talk about the history behind it. In 1967, the United States Mint was going through some significant changes. This was during a time when the mint was phasing out mint marks to combat coin hoarding, which had become a major problem in the early 1960s. As a result, coins minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco were issued without mint marks. This lack of mint marks has made coins from this era particularly intriguing to collectors, but the 1967 penny stands out due to a combination of factors. One key reason is its scarcity in near-perfect condition. Most coins from 1967 show signs of wear and tear, as they were heavily circulated. However, a few exceptional specimens have managed to survive the decades in pristine condition. Now let's talk about grading. Grading is a process used to evaluate the condition of a coin, and it plays a huge role in determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. The 1967 no-mint mark Lincoln penny that sold for $1.1 million was graded at an astonishing mint state 67 by the professional coin grading service. This means it was nearly flawless with sharp details, a vibrant luster, and no significant imperfections visible even under magnification. Another reason for its high value is its desirability among collectors. The Lincoln Penny series is one of the most popular coin series in the United States, and collectors are always on the lookout for rare and high-grade examples to complete their sets. The combination of its historical background, stunning condition, and the lack of a mint mark makes the 1967 penny a true treasure. So, how can you tell if you have a 1967 no-mint mark Lincoln penny that's worth a fortune? First, look for the date on the coin, 1967. Next, check the area under the date for a mint mark. If there's no mint mark, you might have a Philadelphia minted penny. But remember, not all 1967 no-mint mark pennies are worth millions. The condition of the coin is crucial. To evaluate your coin's condition, you can either use a magnifying glass to inspect it yourself or send it to a professional grading service. If your coin has minimal scratches, strong details, and an attractive luster, it might be worth submitting for grading. Keep in mind that even coins in lower grades can still have some value, so it's always worth investigating further. Now you might be wondering, how do you sell such a valuable coin? When dealing with rare coins like the 1967 no-mint mark penny, it's essential to work with reputable coin dealers or auction houses. These experts can help you determine the true value of your coin and connect you with serious collectors who are willing to pay top dollar. If you don't have a 1967 penny but want to start collecting, it's never too late to get into the hobby. Begin by checking your spare change and rolls of pennies from the bank. You never know what hidden gems you might find. Joining coin collecting groups and attending coin shows can also be great ways to learn more and discover new treasures. As we wrap up, the story of the 1967 no-mint mark Lincoln penny reminds us of the hidden value that can be found in the most unexpected places. A coin that most people might overlook has the potential to be worth over $1 million, proving that knowledge and curiosity can lead to incredible discoveries. So, the next time you're sorting through your pocket change, take a closer look. That ordinary penny could turn out to be an extraordinary treasure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories about rare coins and collectibles. Who knows, the next big discovery might just be in your pocket. We explore the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. In today's episode, we're uncovering the story of an extraordinary coin that has captured the attention of collectors and enthusiasts worldwide, the 1952 US mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin with a staggering value of $1.40 million. This tiny treasure holds a legacy far greater than its size. But what makes this coin so special, and why is it worth such an incredible amount? Let's dive into the history, unique features, and the factors that have turned this seemingly ordinary penny into a $1 million masterpiece. First, let's take a step back in time to understand its origin. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series, introduced in 1909, was a revolutionary design celebrating the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. These pennies replaced the Indian head cent and became iconic in their own right. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features the famous profile of Lincoln, while the reverse showcases two wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent. By 1952, the Lincoln penny had been in production for over 4 decades. That year, coins were minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The 1952 pennies with the S mint mark were struck at the San Francisco Mint. While millions were produced, the rarity and immense value of this particular coin lie in its condition and unique characteristics. So, what sets the $1.4 million 1952 S penny apart from the rest? It all comes down to a combination of rarity, demand, and an immaculate state of preservation. Collectors often seek out coins in near-perfect condition, and this specific penny achieved an astonishing grade of mint state 67+ read by the Professional Coin Grading Service, or PCGS. The term red refers to the original copper luster that gives the coin its brilliant reddish appearance. Over time, most copper coins develop a dull patina or darken due to exposure to the environment. Finding a penny from 1952 with its original red luster intact is extremely rare. The 67+ grade is another crucial factor. On the Sheldon scale, which ranks coins from 1 to 70, a grade of 67+ signifies a coin that is nearly flawless, with only microscopic imperfections visible under magnification. Adding to its allure is the history surrounding this coin. The 1952 S penny is a relic of a bygone era when everyday items like a penny could hold hidden value. It represents not only a piece of numismatic art but also a tangible connection to mid-20th century America. The story of this $1 million penny took the world by storm when it was auctioned off for $1.4 million, setting a new benchmark for Lincoln Wheat pennies. Such high-profile sales often drive interest and increase the perceived value of similar coins, making the 1952 S penny a symbol of both historical significance and financial prestige. But how can you tell if you've stumbled upon a valuable 1952 S penny? Start by looking at the details. The S mint mark is located just below the date on the obverse side of the coin. Check for a strong strike, sharp details, and minimal wear. Next, evaluate its color. A vibrant red hue can significantly enhance its value. Finally, consider professional grading. Having your coin authenticated and graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC can determine its true worth, while finding a 1952 penny worth $1.4 million is incredibly rare. Even lower grade examples can fetch a significant price. A circulated 1952 penny in good condition might be worth a few dollars, while higher grades can command hundreds or even thousands. The 1952 mint mark Lincoln penny serves as a reminder of the incredible value hidden in everyday objects. It's a testament to the artistry, history, and passion that drives the world of coin collecting. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare coin or what coin you'd love to learn about next. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in the next episode as we uncover more treasures from the world of numismatics, where we uncover the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we're diving into one of the most sought-after coins in the numismatic world, the 1964 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin that has stunned collectors and enthusiasts alike with its jaw-dropping value of $1.8 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.8 million for a single penny. So, what makes this coin so special? How can you identify one, and could you possibly have one hiding in your collection? Stick around because we're going to cover everything you need to know. Let's start with a little background. The 1964 Lincoln penny is part of the iconic Lincoln Cents series, which began in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this series replaced the Indian head cent and has become one of the longest-running coin designs in United States history. While the 1964 penny may seem like just another common coin, certain rare features and errors have turned some of these pennies into million-dollar treasures. And now, let's talk about the no-mint mark. Most coins have a mint mark indicating where they were produced. For example, D stands for the Denver Mint, and S stands for the San Francisco Mint. If there's no mint mark on a coin, it typically means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. While this is generally true, the 1964 no-mint mark penny stands out because of its rarity and historical significance. The $1.8 million value comes down to a few key factors. First, there's the condition of the coin. In the world of coin collecting, condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless specimen. The 1964 no-mint mark Lincoln penny that sold for $1.8 million was in pristine condition, earning it a top grade from professional grading services. This kind of condition is incredibly rare, especially for coins that have been in circulation. Another important factor is the potential for unique errors or variations. Some 1964 pennies have been found with double die errors, where parts of the design appear doubled due to a misalignment during the minting process. These errors make the coins even more desirable to collectors. Additionally, some pennies from this year have unusual metal compositions, which further increase their value. It's believed that some experimental coins were struck using leftover planchets, or metal blanks, from previous years. These anomalies make the 1964 no-mint mark penny a true rarity. So, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable coins? Start by carefully examining the coin's date and mint mark, or lack thereof. You'll need a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to inspect the details closely. Look for any signs of doubling in the date or lettering. Pay attention to the overall condition of the coin. Even minor scratches or wear can significantly impact its value. If you think you've found something special, consider sending your coin to a professional grading service for evaluation. You might be wondering, why would a penny be worth $1.8 million? The answer lies in the world of coin collecting, where rarity, demand, and historical significance drive value. The 1964 no-mint mark penny checks all these boxes. It's not just a coin, it's a piece of history, a symbol of American craftsmanship, and a testament to the fascinating stories coins can tell. That if you're searching for one of these rare pennies, don't overlook your pocket change, piggy banks, or old coin collections. Many valuable coins have been discovered in the most unexpected places. It's entirely possible that a fortune could be hiding in plain sight. To wrap things up, the 1964 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a perfect example of why numismatics is such an exciting hobby. With its extraordinary value of $1.8 million, this coin is a reminder that even the smallest, most ordinary items can hold incredible stories and unimaginable worth. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, keep an eye out for these treasures. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins and collectibles. Let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare penny or if you're planning to start searching for one. Who knows? The next big discovery could be yours. We uncover the fascinating stories behind rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in plain sight. Today, we're diving into a modern yet highly sought-after coin, the 2009 D. Lincoln penny from the Formative Years series, which has been valued at a staggering $1.8 million. That's right, a penny worth more than a luxury home. So, how did this seemingly ordinary coin become so extraordinary? Stick around as we unravel its story and learn how you might find one yourself. In 2009, the United States Mint released a special series of pennies to commemorate the bicentennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth and the centennial of the Lincoln cent itself. This series featured 4 unique designs, each depicting a significant phase of Lincoln's life. The Formative Years penny, the second in the series, showcases a young Lincoln sitting on a log, reading a book, and holding a tool. It symbolizes his self-education and hard work during his early years in Indiana. What makes the 2009 D. Lincoln penny stand out isn't just its historical design but a combination of rarity, condition, and errors that have captivated collectors worldwide. Coins from the Denver Mint with this design were produced in large numbers, but only a handful have become so valuable. Let's explore the key factors that make this coin worth an incredible $1.80 million. First, let's talk about condition. Coins graded in pristine condition are always in high demand, and the grading scale used by professionals determines just how flawless a coin is. The 2009 D penny that reached the $1.8 million mark was graded as a top-tier MS69RD by the Professional Coin Grading Service, or PCGS. MS stands for mint state, which means the coin has never been circulated, and RD stands for red, indicating the coin's brilliant, original copper color. Achieving such a high grade is extremely rare, as even minor imperfections can lower a coin's value significantly. And next, we have the element of scarcity. While millions of 2009 D pennies were minted, finding one in near-perfect condition is almost impossible due to handling, storage, and the natural aging process of metals. Furthermore, collectors are constantly searching for error coins, unique mistakes made during the minting process. For the 2009 D Formative Years penny, some coins exhibit doubling in certain areas of the design, particularly on Lincoln's hands or the book he's holding. This type of error is known as a doubled die, and it adds significant value and intrigue for collectors. Another factor contributing to the coin's immense value is its historical significance. Abraham Lincoln is one of the most beloved figures in American history, and coins commemorating his life are always popular among collectors. The 2009 series, in particular, holds a special place in numismatics as it marks the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln cent, which first debuted in 1909. How can you tell if you have a valuable 2009 D Lincoln Formative Years penny in your collection? Start by carefully examining your pennies minted in 2009 with the D mint mark below the date. Look for any signs of doubling on Lincoln's hands or the book. If the coin appears to be in excellent condition, consider having it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC, as this will determine its true value. Even if your penny doesn't turn out to be worth millions, coins from the 2009 series are still worth more than their face value, especially in uncirculated condition. Some can fetch prices ranging from a few dollars to several hundred, depending on their grade and any unique features. Before we wrap up, here's a pro tip for coin hunters: always check your pocket change, piggy banks, and even rolls of pennies from the bank. Coins like the 2009 D penny are often overlooked because they seem too common to be valuable. However, with a keen eye and a bit of luck, you could stumble upon a treasure worth a life-changing amount of money. The story of the 2009 D Lincoln Formative Years penny is a reminder that even the smallest and most ordinary objects can hold extraordinary value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone curious about coins, this penny proves that history, rarity, and condition can turn an everyday item into a million-dollar masterpiece. Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoyed learning about this fascinating coin. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing stories about rare and valuable coins. And as always, let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare penny or if there's a coin you'd like us to cover next. We're diving into one of the most sought-after coins in the world, the 1968 no mint mark Lincoln penny. This isn't just any penny, folks. It's a coin worth an incredible $1.6 million. That's right, you heard me correctly. A single penny, with a unique error, has skyrocketed in value, and today, we're going to uncover the fascinating story behind this rare and valuable treasure. Now, when we think of rare coins, most of us might imagine gold, silver, or even legendary historical pieces like the 1933 Double Eagle. But this particular penny, a 1968 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, proves that sometimes, even the most ordinary-looking coins can hold unimaginable value. To the untrained eye, a 1968 penny may seem like just another piece of pocket change. It has Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, just like every other Lincoln cent, and on the reverse, the familiar design featuring the Lincoln Memorial. So, why is this one worth so much? Let's break it down. First, let's talk about the mint marks. Normally, U.S. coins feature a small letter indicating where they were made, D for Denver, S for San Francisco, and sometimes P for Philadelphia. But in 1968, something strange happened. Some Lincoln pennies were minted in Philadelphia, but without the typical P mint mark that we usually see on coins made there. This missing mint mark is the key factor that makes this coin so valuable. The 1968 no-mint mark penny is considered an error because it was supposed to have a P to indicate it was produced in Philadelphia. However, these coins left the mint without any mark at all, making them extremely rare. The 1968 no-mint mark penny is considered an anomaly, and it's this error that has caused it to become so highly prized among collectors. In fact, very few examples of this penny are known to exist today, which only adds to its mystique and desirability. Now, you're probably wondering, how much is this error penny really worth? Well, in the right condition, a 1968 no-mint mark penny has been known to fetch up to $1.6 million at auction. Incredible, right? But this huge price tag isn't just about rarity. The condition of the coin is crucial. A 1968 no-mint mark penny in uncirculated, mint condition can command astronomical sums, thanks to its rarity and the error that makes it stand out. Grading is everything in the world of numismatics. Coins are graded based on their quality, with terms like good, fine, very fine, extremely fine, and mint state describing the condition of the coin. A coin that is in mint state, meaning it has no signs of wear, scratches, or damage, is highly sought after. This particular penny, in mint condition, is a once-in-a-lifetime find for collectors. Its value comes from both its rarity and the story behind it, making it a true treasure for any serious collector. So, how can you spot a 1968 no-mint mark Lincoln penny in your own collection? First, check the date. If it's a 1968 penny and there's no mint mark on the reverse under the year, you might have a rare one in your hands. But remember, even though this coin is rare, it still needs to be in great condition to reach that $1 million value. Here's a quick tip. The best way to authenticate and evaluate the value of your 1968 no-mint mark penny is to take it to a professional coin grader or numismatist. They'll be able to assess its authenticity and condition before you start dreaming about that $1 million payday. Imagine having one of these pennies in your collection. With the right care, it could turn into one of the most valuable pieces you own. But don't worry if you don't have one of these in your pocket right now. Just keep your eyes peeled for rare coins, and who knows, you could be the next lucky person to find a treasure like this. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed learning about the 1968 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more coin stories, rare finds, and valuable treasures. Leave a comment below if you've ever come across a rare coin or if you're on the hunt for one. Where we are diving deep into the fascinating world of rare coins. Specifically, we'll be exploring one of the most valuable and sought-after Lincoln pennies ever discovered, the 1967 D-mint mark Lincoln penny. If you've ever wondered about rare coins or wanted to learn about the treasures hidden in your coin collection, this video is for you. Stay tuned to uncover the story of the 1967 D-mint mark Lincoln penny, worth an astonishing $1.50 million. Let's begin with a little background. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, and throughout the years, there have been several versions of this iconic coin. It features the image of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, on the obverse, and the famous wheat ears design on the reverse, though the reverse has changed over time. But the 1967 D-mint mark Lincoln penny, in particular, stands out for a few very specific reasons, and now, To understand why this coin is worth a whopping $1.5 million, we need to talk about what makes it so unique. The 1967 D. Lincoln penny is part of a batch struck at the Denver Mint. The vast majority of these coins were produced as intended and circulated widely, making them fairly common. However, a small number of 1967 pennies were struck with significant defects, making them valuable to collectors and numismatists. These errors, often unintentional, are what give this coin its high value. One key feature that sets this particular coin apart from others is the existence of a rare error that occurred during the minting process. Some 1967 D pennies were struck with a double die obverse. This means that the design on the obverse of the coin, specifically the image of Lincoln, appears doubled. This error, although subtle to the untrained eye, can be detected by carefully inspecting the coin under magnification. The doubling is most noticeable on the letters in Liberty and the date 1967. If you come across a 1967 D. Lincoln penny with this characteristic, you're holding a coin that could be worth a fortune, but that's not all. Another factor contributing to the high value of the 1967 D. Mint Mark Lincoln penny is its incredible rarity. While hundreds of millions of pennies were minted in 1967, only a small handful of these double die coins were ever discovered. Because of this, they are in high demand among serious collectors. The rarity of this error is compounded by the fact that it wasn't widely recognized until years later, meaning many of these rare pennies were simply spent or lost. The 1967 D. Mint Mark Lincoln penny worth $1.5 million is typically in near perfect condition. For a coin to achieve this level of value, it must be in excellent shape, free from scratches, dents, or other signs of heavy wear. Coins in near mint condition, especially those with such a rare error, are worth exponentially more than their worn counterparts. The better the condition of the coin, the higher the potential price, with some specimens fetching over $1 million at auctions.so. What makes this coin so significant to coin collectors? The rarity of the 1967 D. Lincoln penny, combined with its unique minting error, makes it an extraordinary piece of American history. Coins like this are not just about their intrinsic value, they represent an unexpected mistake in the minting process that turned an ordinary penny into an extraordinary treasure. If you've got a collection of pennies or you're just starting out as a coin collector, it's worth checking for errors like the double die on the 1967 D. Lincoln penny. While not all pennies from this year are worth millions, finding an error coin can still be a thrilling discovery. Of course, it's essential to have an expert examine your coin to confirm whether it's truly the rare, valuable version. Now, let's talk about where to find a coin like this and how you can tell if you've got one on your hands. The first step is to thoroughly inspect any 1967 D pennies you come across. You'll want to look for the clear signs of doubling, especially on the lettering. The areas to focus on include Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date. If you spot any unusual doubling in these areas, you might have a coin worth a small fortune. Once you've identified a potential 1967 D. Lincoln penny with a double die error, the next step is to get it professionally graded. The coin's condition and authenticity will be assessed by a grading service, which will provide you with a numerical grade that will significantly impact its value. A well-graded coin in near mint condition can fetch a price that reflects its rarity. For those who want to buy or sell rare coins, auctions are one of the best places to find these valuable treasures. Coin auctions, both in person and online, can attract serious collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for high-quality specimens, including error coins like the 1967 D. Lincoln penny. And now, let's take a quick look at some of the most famous sales of 1967 D. Mint Mark Lincoln pennies in recent history. At auction, the highest-selling examples of this coin have gone for over $1 million. But there are also cases where a coin in perfect condition with a notable minting error has sold for up to $1.5 million. These sales have helped cement the 1967 D. Lincoln penny's place as one of the most valuable coins in American numismatics. In conclusion, the 1967 D. Mint Mark Lincoln penny is a true rarity in the world of coin collecting. Its unique double die error, combined with its relative rarity and high demand among collectors, has made it one of the most valuable pennies in existence today, worth an incredible $1.5 million. If you're a coin enthusiast or just someone curious about what makes certain pennies worth so much, remember to check your change, do some research, and maybe you'll stumble upon your very own $1.5 million penny. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed learning about the 1967 D. Mint Mark Lincoln penny, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating coin stories. And remember, always keep an eye on your coins, you never know when you might find a hidden treasure worth a fortune. Intro. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a coin collector or someone who just loves discovering hidden treasures, then you're in for a treat today. We're going to take a deep dive into one of the most valuable and intriguing coins in the world, the 1967 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, which is worth an astounding $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.4 million for a single penny. So, stick around as we explore why this penny is worth so much, how to identify it, and what makes it stand out in the world of rare coins. Let's start by discussing the history and significance of the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln penny, first minted in 1909, is one of the most iconic and beloved coins in U.S. history. The coin features the image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, which was designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner. Over the years, the design has remained largely the same, though the materials and minor design elements have evolved. But what makes the 1967 no-mint mark Lincoln penny so special? To understand its value, we need to look at the key factors that contribute to its rarity and worth. The first thing to note is that most Lincoln pennies from this era were minted with either a D mint mark, for Denver, or an S mint mark, for San Francisco. The mint marks are small letters that appear on the reverse of the coin, indicating where it was produced. However, in 1967, some pennies were struck without any mint mark at all. This missing mint mark, combined with the fact that it was a relatively small batch of coins, makes the 1967 no-mint mark penny extremely rare. But why is this particular penny worth $1.4 million? The main reason lies in its scarcity. A 1967 Lincoln penny without a mint mark is a coin that wasn't supposed to exist in large numbers. Many collectors refer to these rare pennies as error coins. This is because, typically, every penny from this era was supposed to be marked with a mint mark. The absence of it on some coins makes them an anomaly in the world of numismatics. With fewer than a few hundred known to be in existence, the 1967 no-mint mark penny has become one of the most highly sought-after coins by collectors. The scarcity of this coin creates an intense demand among collectors and investors alike. The market for rare coins is all about rarity, and the 1967 no-mint mark penny is a shining example of this principle. As time goes on, the value of this penny continues to climb, making it an excellent investment for those fortunate enough to own one. Now, let's talk about the condition of the coin. Like with any rare coin, the state of preservation is a major factor in determining its value. Coins that are in mint condition, with little to no wear and tear, are worth significantly more than coins that show signs of heavy use. For a 1967 no-mint mark penny, those in pristine condition can fetch prices well into the millions. The coin's high-grade examples are what drive its value up to the $1.4 million mark, with collectors willing to pay top dollar for a perfect specimen. That if you're looking to identify a 1967 no-mint mark penny, the first step is to examine the reverse side of the coin, just beneath the year 1967. Normally, you'll see a D or S mint mark, depending on where the coin was minted. But on this rare coin, there will be no mint mark at all. It's important to note that this is a very specific and rare error, and it's not something that's likely to appear on every 1967 penny you come across. You'll also want to look for other indicators of rarity, such as unusual wear patterns or slight imperfections that are consistent with a minting error. Coins that are improperly struck or exhibit a lack of proper details are often more valuable due to their uniqueness. If you think you might have a 1967 no-mint mark penny, it's a good idea to get it authenticated by a professional coin grading service. They'll be able to determine whether your penny is truly the valuable rarity that collectors are chasing after. Why is it worth $1.4 million? So, why does this particular penny fetch such an astronomical price of $1.4 million? The answer lies in a few key factors. As I mentioned earlier, the 1967 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is an extremely rare error coin, making it a prized possession for serious collectors. But rarity alone isn't enough to make a coin worth millions of dollars. The condition, demand, and market trends all play a part in its valuation. In recent years, the world of rare coin collecting has exploded, with certain coins reaching record-breaking prices at auctions. The 1967 no-mint mark Lincoln penny has been consistently fetching top dollar in these auctions due to its scarcity and historical significance. For collectors looking to complete their Lincoln penny collections or investors looking to diversify their portfolios, this rare coin is an attractive option. Conclusion: so, there you have it, The 1967 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a rare and valuable piece of American history, worth a staggering $1.4 million. If you're lucky enough to find one of these pennies in your collection or while coin hunting, you could be holding on to an incredibly valuable treasure. The rarity, historical significance, and the coin's condition all contribute to its jaw-dropping price tag. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1967 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more content on rare and valuable coins. Drop a comment below if you've ever come across a coin like this, or if you've got any rare pennies of your own. I'd love to hear from you. Welcome to the channel, where we dive deep into the world of rare coins and uncover some of the most valuable finds in history. If you're a collector, a history buff, or just someone who loves discovering, we're going to talk about a specific penny that has taken the numismatic world by storm, the 1966 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, which is worth an incredible $1.30 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny, not a rare 1909 VDB, not a 1943 copper penny, but a 1966 penny, the same year you could have found in your change at the store. So, what makes this penny so valuable, and why is it worth such an astronomical amount? Stick around as we uncover all the details. First, let's take a look at the basics. The 1966 Lincoln penny is part of the famous series of pennies that have been minted by the U.S. Mint for over 100 years. These coins feature the iconic Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, and a simple wheat stalk design on the reverse, a design that was used from 1909 until 1958. In 1959, the wheat reverse was replaced with the Lincoln Memorial design, which remained until 2008. But here's where things get interesting. In 1965, the U.S. Mint transitioned from using 90% copper to a clad copper-nickel composition. However, in 1966, there was a major mistake made during the production of some of these coins. Some pennies were struck without the mint mark, which is typically found on the reverse side of the coin, beneath the E pluribus unum inscription. This missing mint mark, combined with the coin's composition and the year it was minted, has made it highly sought after by collectors. Now, you might be thinking, why does a missing mint mark make a coin worth so much? Well, the answer lies in rarity and demand. Coins without a mint mark are not supposed to exist in the 1966 series. In fact, by that point, all pennies should have either a D mint mark for Denver or a S mint mark for San Francisco to indicate where they were made. So, a 1966 penny without any mint mark is a true anomaly, and when an error like this is discovered, it becomes a one-in-a-lifetime find. In the world of rare coins, mint errors like this are extremely valuable because they are the result of an unexpected mistake that leads to a coin that is unlike any other. Think of it like finding a rare, misprinted trading card or a rare variant of a classic comic book. The value of these items is driven by their scarcity and the demand from collectors. The 1966 no-mint mark Lincoln penny in question is believed to have been produced in error at the Philadelphia Mint. Because there are only a few known examples of this rare coin, it has become a highly coveted item among coin collectors. The rarity of the coin is what has made it so valuable, but there are a few other factors that contribute to its astronomical price tag. One of the most significant factors is its condition. The specific 1966 penny that was recently valued at $1.3 million is in incredibly good shape. The higher the grade of a coin, the more valuable it becomes. Coins are graded based on their appearance, with factors such as wear, scratches, and discoloration affecting their overall grade. Coins that are in pristine condition, without any visible wear or imperfections, can fetch much higher prices. The 1966 no-mint mark penny in question is considered to be in extremely fine condition, which has contributed to its massive value. Another factor that boosts the price of this penny is the intense competition in the coin collecting world. There are many serious collectors and investors who specialize in rare and valuable coins. As more collectors learn about the 1966 no-mint mark penny, the demand for this coin continues to increase, which drives the price up. When multiple buyers are willing to pay top dollar for the same item, the market price soars, making the coin even more valuable. So, how do you identify a 1966 penny that could be worth this kind of money? First, check the mint mark. If there's no mint mark on the reverse side of the coin, you might have a rare specimen. However, not all 1966 pennies without a mint mark are worth millions. The coin needs to meet certain criteria, such as being in excellent condition and being confirmed as a genuine mint error. If you think you might have one of these rare pennies, it's best to have it professionally appraised and graded by a reputable numismatic service to confirm its authenticity and value. Now, you might be wondering, how can I find rare coins like this one? While it's not easy to find a coin worth $1.3 million in your pocket change, it's not impossible either. Many rare coins are discovered by people who are simply looking through their spare change or collections. Coin hunting is a popular hobby, and many collectors spend time searching through rolls of pennies, dimes, and quarters in the hopes of finding something valuable. It takes patience and a keen eye, but with enough time and effort, you might just stumble upon a treasure. In conclusion, the 1966 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is one of the most fascinating and valuable coins to come out of the 20th century. Its rarity, combined with its historical significance and the mint error that led to its creation, has made it worth an astounding $1.3 million. If you're a coin collector, this is definitely a coin you should keep an eye out for. And if you happen to find one in your collection or your change jar, you could be looking at an incredible windfall. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We'll be covering more amazing finds in the world of numismatics. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin, and don't forget to hit the like button if you found this information interesting. Happy collecting! Where we uncover the fascinating story behind one of the most valuable coins in the world, the 1965 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny that's worth an astonishing $1.2 million. If you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about rare treasures hiding in plain sight, you're in the right place. Let's dive into what makes this penny so extraordinary and how you can spot one. In 1965, the United States Mint underwent significant changes, including a temporary suspension of mint marks on all coins. This decision was part of an effort to reduce the public's hoarding of coins during a nationwide coin shortage. As a result, Lincoln pennies produced that year at the Philadelphia Mint carried no mint mark, which was standard practice for Philadelphia coins at the time. However, among the billions of pennies minted that year, a small number possess unique characteristics that elevate their value far beyond that of an ordinary penny. So, what makes the 1965 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny worth a jaw-dropping $1.2 million? The answer lies in its rarity, condition, and intriguing history. While most 1965 pennies are common and carry little value beyond their face value, a select few were struck on error planchets or exhibit exceptional minting quality. These rare variations have captivated collectors and investors, turning them into some of the most sought-after coins in the world. The first factor contributing to its value is the type of metal used. During this period, the mint faced challenges transitioning from silver coins to base metal coins. Mistakes occasionally occurred, leading to a handful of pennies being struck on leftover silver planchets intended for dimes. This error created unique off-metal strikes that are exceedingly rare. If you come across a 1965 penny with a silver appearance, you might have a treasure worth millions. The second factor is the coin's condition. Collectors and grading experts place a high premium on coins in near-perfect condition, graded as mint state or higher. A 1965 penny graded MS67 or MS68 by a professional grading service can fetch an astronomical price at auction. This is because the combination of rarity and pristine condition makes such coins nearly impossible to replicate. Another key factor is the coin's historical significance. The 1965 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny represents a unique moment in American coinage history. The decision to remove mint marks and the errors that occurred during this transitional period make these coins a window into the complexities of the minting process at the time. So, how can you identify a 1965 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny that's worth $1.2 million? Start by examining the coin closely. Look for any unusual features, such as an off-metal appearance or signs of striking errors like doubling or misaligned dies. If the penny appears to be silver or has unique characteristics, it's worth having it evaluated by a professional coin grading service. Next, pay attention to the coin's condition. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to inspect its surfaces for scratches, wear, or damage. The closer it is to its original mint condition, the higher its value. If your penny looks pristine, it could be a candidate for grading, which is essential for determining its true market worth. If you suspect you found a valuable 1965 penny, take it to a reputable coin dealer or numismatist for further inspection. They can guide you through the grading process and help you determine whether your coin is an extraordinary find. To date, only a handful of 1965 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies with exceptional qualities have been discovered. These coins have made headlines at auctions, with some selling for over $1 million. Collectors from around the globe eagerly compete to own these rare pieces of history, driving their value ever higher. Before we wrap up, let's talk about how you can increase your chances of finding a rare 1965 penny. Start by checking your pocket change, old piggy banks, or family coin collections. Many valuable coins have been discovered in the most unexpected places, hiding in plain sight for decades. Additionally, consider visiting coin shows, flea markets, or antique shops, where rare coins sometimes turn up unnoticed. In conclusion, the 1965 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a true treasure of American numismatics, valued at an incredible $1.2 million due to its rarity, condition, and historical significance. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, the thrill of the hunt for rare coins like this is unmatched. Who knows? The next $1 million penny might be sitting right in your pocket. Where we dive into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. If you're a coin collector or just someone curious about the hidden treasures in your pocket change, you're in for a treat. Today, we're exploring one of the most sought-after coins in the Lincoln Penny series, the 1964 D-Mint mark Lincoln penny. This little piece of copper could be worth an astounding $1.1 million. Stay tuned as we uncover what makes this coin so special, how to identify it, and why collectors are willing to pay a fortune for it. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since it was first introduced in 1909. Designed to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, this coin has become one of the most collected in the world. Among the millions of Lincoln pennies minted over the years, a few stand out due to their rarity, unique features, or fascinating history. The 1964 D-Mint mark Lincoln penny is one of these exceptional coins. Let's start with a bit of history. In 1964, the Denver Mint struck an incredible number of Lincoln pennies. Over 3 billion were produced that year, making the 1964 D-Mint penny one of the most common pennies at first glance. However, amidst the billions of coins minted, a tiny number possess unique characteristics that have catapulted their value into the millions. These unique coins are what collectors are hunting for today. So, what exactly makes the 1964 D-Mint mark Lincoln penny so valuable? One word: errors. Minting errors are a collector's dream, and the 1964 D penny has several variations with mistakes that make it exceptionally rare. Some of the most notable errors include double die obverse, double die reverse, and repunched mint marks. These errors occur during the coin production process and result in unique markings or features on the coin. The double die obverse is one of the most striking errors. You'll notice that the inscriptions, such as "In God We Trust," "Liberty," or the date, appear doubled. This doubling effect happens when the die strikes the coin twice, slightly misaligned. Coins with this type of error are incredibly rare and highly coveted by collectors. Another error to look for is the repunched mint mark. On a 1964 D penny, the mint mark D, which signifies the Denver Mint, may appear to have been stamped more than once, creating a shadow-like effect. These repunched mint marks are subtle but add significant value to the coin. And now, let's talk about the million-dollar question: why is the 1964 D penny worth so much? The answer lies in its rarity and the demand from collectors. Coins with unique errors, especially in excellent condition, are incredibly scarce. When you combine rarity with high demand, the value skyrockets. One pristine example of a 1964 D penny with a prominent minting error was sold at auction for a staggering $1.1 million. This sale shook the coin collecting community and turned this unassuming penny into a legend. If you're wondering whether you might have one of these valuable pennies in your collection or even in your pocket change, here's what to do. First, check the date. Look for a 1964 penny with a D mint mark below the year. Next, examine the coin closely for any signs of errors. A magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe will help you spot details like doubling on the inscriptions or a repunched mint mark. Another crucial factor is the coin's condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. A 1964 D penny in mint condition with visible errors can fetch top dollar at auctions. It's also a good idea to get your coin professionally appraised and authenticated by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Let's take a moment to appreciate the impact of these rare coins on the market. The sale of a 1964 D penny for $1.1 million has inspired collectors and treasure hunters worldwide. This extraordinary value is a reminder that history, craftsmanship, and a bit of luck can turn a simple penny into a life-changing discovery. So, there you have it, the story of the 1964 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny worth $1.1 million. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories. Who knows? The next rare coin might be sitting in your pocket right now. We're diving into one of the most exciting coins in the world of numismatics, the 1969 D Lincoln penny. This seemingly ordinary coin has captured the attention of collectors worldwide, with some even worth as much as $1.1 million. That's right, a penny worth over $1 million. But what makes this specific penny so valuable? Stick around, because in this video, we're going to break down the details of the 1969 D Lincoln penny, its history, and what makes it one of the most sought-after coins in the world. The 1969 D Lincoln penny is part of the famous Lincoln series, which has been in circulation since 1909. Designed by the renowned sculptor Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny features the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Union shield on the reverse, which was introduced in 2010. Now, the 1969 penny may seem like any other from the era, but it's the D Mint mark that sets it apart. The D stands for the Denver Mint, one of the U.S. Mint's most prominent facilities. In 1969, the Denver Mint produced millions of pennies for circulation, but as we'll see, a rare variety of the 1969 D penny has made it one of the most valuable coins ever found. So, what exactly makes the 1969 D penny worth $1.1 million? The answer lies in a rare error that occurred during the minting process. Most of the 1969 D pennies are standard coins, but a small number were struck with a major mistake, a double die obverse error. A double die error happens when the coin's design is struck more than once, and the second strike is slightly misaligned, creating a visible doubling effect on certain features of the coin. In the case of the 1969 D penny, this error causes noticeable doubling on the date, 1969, and often on the words Liberty and In God We Trust as well. The most famous example of this error is a 1969 D double die penny that sold for an astonishing $1.1 million in 2018. This coin had a clear and distinct double die strike, making it easily identifiable as the valuable error variety. It's worth noting that not every 1969 D penny with a double die error is worth millions, but a well-preserved, high-grade example can fetch a truly remarkable price. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare pennies in your collection? First, it's important to note that the doubling is usually most visible on the date, specifically the 9 in 1969. If you look closely, you might see a slight shadow or second impression of the number next to the original one. The doubling on Liberty and In God We Trust may also be visible under magnification. To identify a true 1969 D double die penny, it's essential to closely inspect the coin under good lighting and, if possible, with a magnifying glass or microscope. The doubling is often subtle, but in high-quality coins, it can be dramatic enough to stand out. Keep in mind that other factors, like the overall condition of the coin, its luster, and its grade, can all impact its value. You might be wondering, why are coins with such errors worth so much? Well, the value of rare coins, especially those with minting mistakes, is largely driven by their scarcity and demand. The 1969 D double die penny is incredibly rare, and only a handful of these coins have been discovered in good condition. As with any collectible item, rarity plays a major role in its value. Additionally, the 1969 D penny is a significant part of the Lincoln series, which is beloved by collectors. The story behind this error coin adds to its allure, and collectors are often willing to pay top dollar for a piece of history. As you can imagine, having a coin that's worth over $1 million in your collection is something every numismatist dreams of. The market for rare coins has seen a massive increase in popularity over the past few decades. Coins like the 1969 D double die penny have become more than just a collector's item, they've become an investment. Many collectors are willing to pay huge amounts for coins with unique characteristics, such as minting errors, historical significance, or rarity. While it's not every day that you find $1 million penny, the rise in coin values means that even lesser-known minting errors can be worth a significant amount. It's important to note, however, that the value of a coin like the 1969 D penny depends on many factors, including its condition, the extent of the error, and market demand at the time of sale. If you're lucky enough to own a 1969 D double die penny, or any valuable coin for that matter, it's important to take good care of it. Coins should be stored in protective holders, such as capsules or slabs, to prevent damage from handling or environmental factors. If you're considering selling a high-value coin, it's a good idea to consult with a professional numismatist or visit a reputable coin dealer to get an accurate valuation and ensure you're getting a fair price. The 1969 D Lincoln penny with the double die error is a fascinating example of how a small minting mistake can lead to a coin being worth millions of dollars. With its rarity, historical significance, and unique design features, this penny has become one of the most sought-after collectibles in the world. If you ever come across one of these coins, make sure to get it appraised. It could be worth more than you ever imagined. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content about valuable coins and the amazing world of numismatics. We're going to be diving into a very rare and highly valuable coin, the 1968 S Mint Mark Lincoln penny. Now, what makes this coin so special? Not only is it a piece of American history, but it also holds a significant place in the world of numismatics with a price tag that can reach up to $1.8 million. That's right, this simple penny can be worth a fortune if you know what to look for. So, grab your magnifying glasses and let's explore the fascinating story behind this extraordinary coin. The 1968 S Lincoln penny might seem like a run-of-the-mill coin to most people. After all, it's just another penny from the late 1960s. But for those in the know, this coin has become one of the most sought-after pieces by collectors. The 1968 penny was part of a regular production run by the U.S. Mint, but what makes the 1968 S version so valuable lies in its rarity and unique characteristics. The 1968 S Lincoln penny was struck at the San Francisco Mint, and it was one of the coins made during the transitional period when the U.S. Mint was experimenting with different production methods. While most people may be familiar with pennies made in Philadelphia or Denver, the San Francisco Mint struck coins during the years following the decision to start minting proof coins in the same location. Because of this, certain 1968 S pennies have been discovered with rare minting flaws or characteristics that make them incredibly valuable. So, why exactly is the 1968 S Lincoln penny worth up to $1.8 million? The short answer is rarity, condition, and the fact that some of these pennies were struck with unusual errors. One of the main reasons why the 1968 S penny can be worth so much is because of the existence of what is known as a double die error. A double die occurs when the die used to strike the coin makes an extra impression, resulting in a visible doubling of certain features on the coin. This error is extremely rare and, in the case of the 1968 S penny, it can be found in certain examples that have the doubled Liberty and "In God We Trust" inscriptions on the obverse. These errors happen because of a mistake in the minting process when the die is not aligned properly with the planchet, causing a second image to be struck over the first. The result is a coin that looks different from the typical 1968 S penny, making it highly sought after by collectors who are always on the lookout for rare and unique errors. Additionally, condition plays a significant role in the value of a coin. The 1968 S Lincoln penny, when found in mint condition, or better yet, graded as MS-67 or higher, can fetch an astronomical price. Coins that have been well preserved, free from wear, and with minimal marks, can be worth a lot more than coins that have been circulated heavily or have visible damage. A coin in excellent condition can be incredibly rare, especially for pennies from the late 1960s. If you happen to come across a 1968 S Lincoln penny that you think may be worth something, the next step is to get it certified. Certification is the process of having a professional numismatist, such as those at the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, evaluate the coin's authenticity and condition. A certified coin that has been graded highly is far more valuable than one that hasn't been professionally authenticated. A high-quality grade from a reputable certification service can significantly increase a coin's value. For instance, a 1968 S Lincoln penny with a grade of MS-67 or higher could fetch well over $1.8 million at auction. Without proper certification, the value of the coin is uncertain, and it could be challenging to sell for a high price. Now that we know what makes the 1968 S Lincoln penny so valuable, let's discuss how you can spot one of these rare coins. First, it's important to understand the characteristics of the 1968 penny. It's made of copper and has the usual image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, with the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The distinguishing factor for the 1968 S coin is, of course, the S Mint mark that indicates it was struck at the San Francisco Mint. To identify whether you have a valuable 1968 S penny, you should look for the double die error, examine the inscriptions Liberty and "In God We Trust" on the obverse. If you notice any signs of doubling, it could be worth checking with a professional. This type of error is quite rare and can add significant value to the coin. Inspect the condition. As with any valuable coin, the condition is crucial. Look for signs of wear or damage, such as scratches, discoloration, or any kind of corrosion. A well-preserved coin will have sharp details, and the image of Abraham Lincoln should appear crisp and clear. Get it graded. If you think you have a rare 1968 penny, having it graded by a professional service is the best way to determine its value. They will provide a grade that will help you understand how much the coin could potentially be worth. The 1968 Lincoln penny is more than just a valuable coin, it's a piece of history. The coin was struck during a time of significant change in the United States, both in terms of coinage and culture. The 1960s were a time of social and political upheaval, and the American people were experiencing major shifts in their way of life. In addition, the 1968 penny was minted just a few years before the U.S. Mint would begin using a new composition for pennies. In 1982, the mint switched from using primarily copper to a copper-plated zinc composition due to rising metal costs. This made the 1968 penny one of the last true copper pennies, adding to its appeal for collectors. So there you have it, the 1968 Lincoln penny is a coin that holds a lot of value, both financially and historically. Whether it's the rare double die error, its condition, or simply the fact that it's a unique piece of numismatic history, this penny is one that serious collectors are always keeping an eye out for. If you happen to find one, make sure you check for those key signs of rarity, get it certified, and you could be holding onto a piece of history worth millions. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment down below if you've ever come across a rare coin, where we uncover the hidden gems in the world of coins and collectibles. Today, we're diving into an incredible story about the 2009 Lincoln penny, specifically the log cabin design. You may have heard rumors about its value, but stick around because this coin could be worth a life-changing $1.1 million under the right circumstances. Let's get into the fascinating details. In 2009, the United States Mint released a series of 4 commemorative Lincoln pennies to celebrate the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth and the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln cent. Each penny in this series depicted a key phase of Lincoln's life, starting with his humble beginnings in Kentucky. This design, often called the log cabin penny, features a small cabin with the inscriptions United States of America and 1 cent above and below it. Now, why is this penny so special? The answer lies in its production details and rare errors that make it highly sought after by collectors. Let's start with the D Mint mark, which indicates the coin was struck at the Denver Mint. While millions of these coins were produced, there's a catch. A tiny percentage of these coins were struck with errors that skyrocketed their value. These errors, combined with the historical significance of the coin, make it a true collector's dream. One of the most famous errors associated with the 2009 log cabin penny is the doubled die error. A doubled die occurs when the coin's design is stamped more than once but slightly misaligned, creating a doubling effect on certain features. On the log cabin penny, this error is often visible in the inscriptions, such as E pluribus unum or the details of the cabin itself. If you have a coin with clear invisible doubling, congratulations, you might be sitting on a small fortune. Another error to watch for is a weak strike. This happens when the coin does not receive enough pressure during the minting process, resulting in a design that appears faint or incomplete. While it may look like damage, a weak strike error can significantly increase the coin's value to the right buyer. So, how do you know if your 2009 log cabin penny is valuable? First, examine the coin closely under a magnifying glass or use a digital microscope. Look for signs of doubling, particularly in the text or around the cabin design. If you suspect you have an error coin, consider having it professionally graded and authenticated by a service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations can verify the error and assign the coin a grade, which directly impacts its market value. For collectors, condition is everything. Coins graded as mint state or MS, particularly those above MS65, command the highest prices. Even without errors, a flawless 2009 log cabin penny with a high grade can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. But when you combine a rare error with an excellent condition, the value can soar into the millions. In fact, a 2009 D Mint mark log cabin penny with a prominent error was sold at auction for a staggering $1.1 million, making it one of the most valuable modern pennies ever sold. If you're wondering how to find one of these rare pennies, the good news is that they might be hiding in plain sight. Start by checking your spare change or penny jar. Many people are unaware of the potential value of these coins and unknowingly spend them as regular currency. You can also visit local coin shops, attend coin shows, or search online marketplaces like eBay. However, be cautious of counterfeits, as the popularity of these coins has led to a rise in fake error pennies. Owning a rare coin like the 2009 log cabin penny is not just about the money. It's also about holding a piece of history in your hands. This coin represents an important moment in American history and the life of one of the nation's greatest leaders. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, finding one of these valuable pennies can be an incredibly rewarding experience. To wrap things up, the 2009 Lincoln Penny log cabin design is more than just a piece of pocket change. With its historical significance, rare errors, and potential value of up to $1.1 million, it's a coin that every collector should keep an eye out for. So, the next time you're sorting through your coins, take a closer look. You never know, you might just discover a hidden treasure. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more coin collecting tips and stories, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. If you have a 2009 log cabin penny or any other rare coin, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your story. We have something truly exciting to talk about, the rare 1973 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny that's worth a jaw-dropping $1.7 million. That's right, a single penny worth more than most houses. In today's video, we're going to dive deep into what makes this coin so valuable, the history behind it, and how you can spot one of these million-dollar pennies if you're lucky enough to find one. So, make sure to stick around until the end because you won't want to miss any of the details on this incredible coin. Before we get into the specifics of the 1973 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny, let's talk about what makes any penny worth millions. In the world of coin collecting, a penny might seem like a small and insignificant piece of change, but certain rare variations can fetch prices that will absolutely blow your mind. Whether it's due to minting errors, unique characteristics, or just the rarity of the coin, some pennies can become extremely valuable, and the 1973 D is one of those coins. What makes this particular penny so rare, you ask? Well, it's not just any 1973 D penny, it has specific qualities and characteristics that set it apart from the regular ones you'd find in circulation. But before we go into detail about that, let's quickly cover some basic information about the coin itself. The 1973 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny was produced at the Denver Mint, and it's a part of the well-known Lincoln Wheat series, which has been a collector's favorite for many years. However, the 1973 D is typically worth just 1 cent if it's in standard, circulated condition. So, how did it end up being worth $1.7 million? Let's get into it. The key to this coin's massive value is its rarity and a specific error that happened during its production. The coin's uniqueness comes from a major error in the minting process, which led to the creation of a few extraordinarily rare 1973 D pennies that are now worth millions. What exactly happened? During production, a small number of 1973 D pennies were mistakenly struck with a double die reverse, a minting error that occurs when the die used to stamp the design onto the penny is misaligned. As a result, you get two impressions of the same design on the coin, creating a doubled effect that's noticeable to anyone with a keen eye. This error is what gives the 1973 D penny its massive value. The doubled design on the reverse side of the coin, specifically the lettering and details of the Lincoln Memorial, creates a distinct and highly coveted look. This mistake was rare, which makes the 1973 D penny that was struck this way so valuable. And now, if you're wondering how you can spot a 1973 D penny with this incredible error, here are the steps you need to follow. First, look at the reverse side of the coin. Pay close attention to the inscription E pluribus unum and the words United States of America. If you see any sort of doubling effect, that's the indication that this is a double die reverse penny, and it could be worth a fortune. The doubled lettering is usually most prominent along the top of the coin, where the text is stamped. This is where the error is easiest to spot, so don't worry if you're not familiar with how to spot such things. Once you know what to look for, it's pretty easy to identify. Another important thing to note is the condition of the coin. Even if you do find a 1973 D penny with the double die reverse error, its condition plays a huge role in determining its value. Coins in excellent condition, with minimal wear and tear, are more likely to fetch a higher price. Pennies with this error can range from several $1,000s to upwards of $1.7 million if they are in mint condition. You may be wondering, why is the 1973 penny with this error so incredibly valuable? To answer that, we need to understand the concept of rarity and demand. While the Denver Mint struck millions of pennies in 1973, only a very small number of them were struck with this double die reverse error. In the world of coin collecting, rarities like this are extremely sought after by collectors and investors alike. The demand for these unique pieces has only increased over the years, which is why this penny's value has skyrocketed to a mind-blowing $1.70 million. It's also worth mentioning that the value of rare coins like this one often depends on how many are in circulation. The more rare the coin is, the higher its value will be, and in the case of the 1973 double die reverse penny, there are only a handful known to exist, which makes it incredibly valuable. So, what should you do if you think you have one of these rare 1973 pennies? First, check the reverse side for the double die reverse error. If you spot the error, it's worth getting the coin professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. A professional grade will help authenticate your coin and give you an accurate assessment of its value. And remember, even if you don't have a 1973 penny with this specific error, it's always worth checking your coins carefully. There are many other valuable coins out there, and you never know when you might stumble upon a hidden treasure. To sum up, the 1973 Mint Mark Lincoln penny with the double die reverse error is a true rarity and an incredible find for collectors and investors. Its $1.7 million value shows just how much a small mistake during the minting process can impact a coin's worth. If you're ever lucky enough to find one, it could change your life, so keep checking your change, keep learning about valuable coins, and who knows, you could be holding a future fortune in your hand. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more coin-related content, and drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin or if you've got any questions about the 1973 penny. We're diving into a rare and valuable coin that's been making waves in the world of numismatics. Have you ever wondered how a coin from the 1970s could be worth over $1 million? Well, the 1973 Mint Mark Lincoln penny is exactly that, a coin worth $1.6 million. Stick around as we uncover the history, rarity, and the factors that make this penny such a valuable find. The Lincoln penny, introduced in 1909 to commemorate President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, has seen many variations over the years. The coin is known for its distinctive design featuring Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the iconic wheat ears on the reverse, which was the design until 1958. Since then, the coin has gone through several redesigns, including the famous memorial design in 1959 and later the shield design we know today. While most Lincoln pennies are common and can be found in change, there are certain years and variations that are highly sought after by collectors. And among these rare pennies, the 1973 Mint Mark Lincoln penny stands out as one of the most valuable. Before we dive into the specifics of the 1973 Mint Mark penny, it's important to understand the role of the mint mark. Mint marks are small letters found on coins to indicate where they were produced. For example, a D indicates the coin was minted in Denver, while a S stands for the San Francisco Mint. However, in 1973, something unusual happened. Most of the Lincoln pennies produced that year were struck with a D mint mark, indicating they were minted in Denver. But a very small number of pennies from 1973 were minted without any mint mark at all. These no mint mark coins are incredibly rare, and this scarcity is what makes them so valuable today. The 1973 Mint Mark Lincoln penny is rare for a couple of key reasons. First, very few of these pennies were actually produced. The absence of the mint mark on these coins was a mistake, but a mistake that collectors value highly. The mistake happened because a few coins were accidentally minted at the Denver facility without the typical D mint mark. As a result, they were released into circulation just like any other penny. Over time, collectors started to notice these coins didn't have a mint mark, which set them apart from the rest of the 1973 pennies. As word spread, the value of these rare pennies began to rise. The rarity, combined with the unique history of the coin, has pushed its price up to an astonishing $1.6 million. So, how can you tell if you've got one of these valuable coins in your collection? It's simple, really. The 1973 Mint Mark penny will have no mint mark on the obverse side of the coin. The reverse design should feature the Lincoln Memorial, as this was the design in use at the time. The penny should be in circulation condition, but if you find one that's been well preserved, it could be worth even more. Remember, though, that while the 1973 no mint mark penny is incredibly rare, there are many counterfeit or altered coins out there. If you think you've found one, it's important to have it professionally authenticated by a reputable coin dealer or grading service. There are several factors that contribute to the high value of the 1973 no mint mark penny. Rarity is the obvious factor, but the condition of the coin also plays a significant role. Pennies that are in excellent condition, especially those graded at a high level, can fetch much higher prices than those that are worn or damaged. Coins that are in mint state, with sharp details and minimal wear, are particularly desirable among collectors. Additionally, the historical significance of these pennies adds to their appeal. As a mistake coin with such a small mintage, the 1973 no mint mark penny tells a unique story of the minting process and how even the smallest errors can result in something extremely valuable. This story adds an element of intrigue that collectors love to uncover. The market for rare coins is always evolving, and pennies like the 1973 no mint mark Lincoln penny are a prime example of how certain coins can skyrocket in value. The value of coins is driven by demand, scarcity, and their condition. As more collectors become aware of the value of these rare pennies, the price can continue to increase. In recent years, the market for rare coins has been particularly strong, with high-profile sales pushing prices for valuable coins to new heights. The 1973 no mint mark penny is one of the shining examples of how a coin from the 1970s, a relatively recent era in numismatic terms, can become $1 million item. If you happen to find a 1973 no mint mark penny in your collection, you might be wondering how to go about selling it. The first step is to get the coin professionally graded and authenticated. This will help determine its value and ensure you're getting the right price. If you're interested in purchasing one of these rare pennies, be sure to buy from reputable dealers or auction houses. As with any valuable item, there are scammers out there who may try to pass off counterfeit coins as genuine. Make sure you do your research before making any purchases. To sum it up, the 1973 no mint mark Lincoln penny is a rare and valuable coin that has become a sought-after treasure for collectors. Its unique absence of a mint mark, coupled with its rarity and historical significance, has made it worth a staggering $1.6 million. If you happen to find one of these coins, you're holding onto a true piece of numismatic history. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1973 no mint mark penny, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more coin-related content. And as always, if you've ever found a rare coin or have any questions about collecting, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and stories. We're diving into a rare and incredibly valuable coin that could be hiding in your pocket change right now, the 1972 no mint mark Lincoln penny. You've probably heard about coins worth millions of dollars, but did you know that the 1972 penny could be worth a jaw-dropping $1.5 million? In this video, we'll explore why this seemingly ordinary penny is worth so much, how to spot one, and why it could be sitting in your collection or even your spare change right now. Let's get started. First, let's take a look at the history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, and it has been in circulation ever since. Over the years, there have been many variations of the Lincoln penny, from different designs to the addition of mint marks. Mint marks are typically found on the reverse side of the coin, just below the date, indicating where the coin was produced. Most pennies have a mint mark, whether it's the D4 Denver or S4 San Francisco. However, the 1972 no mint mark penny is one of the rare exceptions. In 1972, most pennies produced by the U.S. Mint had a mint mark, but there was a small batch of coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint that were accidentally produced without the P mint mark. This mistake, which went unnoticed by many, has since turned into one of the most valuable errors in U.S. coinage history. Now, why is the 1972 no mint mark penny worth so much? The key factor here is rarity. Although the U.S. Mint generally produces millions of pennies every year, the lack of a mint mark on the 1972 penny is extremely unusual, especially since the Philadelphia Mint is the primary facility responsible for producing pennies without a mint mark. The fact that there are so few of these error coins in existence makes them highly sought after by collectors. Experts estimate that only a small number of these 1972 no mint mark pennies were ever produced, and as time goes on, the supply of these rare coins continues to dwindle. This has made the 1972 no-mint mark penny an increasingly valuable asset, with some examples fetching prices of $1.5 million at auctions. That's right, a single penny, worth just 1 cent in its standard form, can sell for over $1 million because of this minting error. So, how can you tell if you have a 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny? First, check the date. You'll want to see a clear 1972 stamped on the obverse, front, of the coin, along with the usual portrait of Abraham Lincoln. Next, carefully examine the reverse side of the penny. Normally, you would see a mint mark, either D4 Denver or S4 San Francisco, but in the case of the 1972 no mint mark penny, there should be no mint mark at all. If you find one of these coins, congratulations! You may just have a valuable collector's item on your hands. It's also important to note that not all 1972 no mint mark pennies are worth millions. The condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. Coins in mint condition, or those that are well preserved, are much more valuable than those with significant wear and tear. So, if you come across a 1972 penny that has no mint mark but is heavily worn or damaged, it's unlikely to fetch the same high price. On the other hand, if the coin is in excellent condition, it could be worth a lot more than you expect. If you find yourself lucky enough to come across a 1972 no mint mark Lincoln penny, it's essential to have it professionally appraised. Expert coin graders will evaluate the coin's condition, its rarity, and its market value, which can fluctuate depending on demand and availability. In some cases, a rare 1972 no mint mark penny in excellent condition has been known to sell for upwards of $1.5 million at auction. These sales have sparked a frenzy in the coin collecting community, with collectors scrambling to find one of these valuable coins. But even if you don't have a 1972 no mint mark penny sitting in your collection, there's still hope. Many rare coins are found in everyday change, and it's always a good idea to inspect your pennies carefully. Keep in mind that there are other valuable errors, such as off-center strikes, double die varieties, and misprints, that can also be worth a significant amount of money. In conclusion, the 1972 no mint mark Lincoln penny is a stunning example of how a simple mistake at the U.S. Mint can lead to a coin becoming worth millions of dollars. If you happen to come across one of these rare pennies, you could be holding on to a piece of history that's worth more than you ever imagined. So, check your pockets, take a closer look at your coin jar, and who knows? You could find yourself a collector's treasure worth $1.50 million. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an exciting video about rare and valuable coins. If you have any questions or if you found a rare coin yourself, leave a comment down below. We'd love to hear about it. We have an exciting topic for you, the incredible story of the 1971 S mint mark Lincoln penny, a rare coin that's worth an astonishing $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.4 million for a penny. In today's video, we'll explore everything you need to know about this unique and valuable coin, from its history and characteristics to how you can identify one in your collection. Let's dive in. To truly appreciate the value of the 1971 S mint mark Lincoln penny, we need to start with a bit of history. The Lincoln penny, designed by Victor David Brenner, has been in circulation since 1909. It features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and a simple wheat sheaf on the reverse until 1959, when the reverse design was changed to the Lincoln Memorial. The 1971 S mint mark Lincoln penny was minted in San Francisco, and the S on the coin stands for the San Francisco Mint, which primarily produced proof coins. In 1971, however, some of these pennies were struck with a unique error that would make them highly sought after by collectors today. So, why is this particular penny worth such a jaw-dropping amount? It all comes down to a rare and valuable mistake made during its production. The 1971 S Lincoln penny was part of a batch that was struck with a double die error. This error occurs when a coin is struck more than once with slightly misaligned dies, causing parts of the design to overlap or appear more pronounced than intended. In the case of the 1971 S penny, this mistake is especially noticeable on Lincoln's bust and the date, making it a one-of-a-kind find. The rarity of this double die error, combined with the fact that it was produced at the San Francisco Mint, has made it one of the most coveted pennies among coin collectors. It's this specific error that gives the coin its $1.4 million value. Now, if you think you might have one of these rare pennies in your own collection, here's how to identify it. The key feature to look for is the noticeable doubling in the design. On the obverse of the coin, particularly around Abraham Lincoln's face and the date 1971, you should see a clear doubling effect. This is most visible on the right side of Lincoln's nose and the date itself. The doubling should be apparent without the need for magnification. Additionally, the coin should have a clear S mint mark beneath the date, indicating it was minted in San Francisco. If your penny exhibits these characteristics, you might just have a treasure on your hands. The value of the 1971 S mint mark Lincoln penny can vary depending on its condition, so grading is an important step in determining its worth. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better condition. For the 1971 S double die penny, a specimen in near mint or mint condition can fetch a price in the six-figure range. However, only coins that show clear doubling and have a high-quality finish will be worth top dollar. If you think you found one of these rare coins, it's best to have it professionally graded by a reputable service such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. These organizations will evaluate the coin's condition, assign it a grade, and issue a certificate of authenticity, which can significantly increase its value on the market. The market for rare and valuable coins like the 1971 S double die Lincoln penny is highly active. Coin collectors around the world are constantly on the lookout for coins with unique features, and the demand for rarer coins has only increased over the years. If you're lucky enough to own one of these rare pennies, selling it at an auction or through a reputable coin dealer could be a profitable venture. Recent sales of the 1971 S mint mark Lincoln penny with the double die error have shown prices reaching up to $1.4 million. Auctions like those held by Heritage Auctions or Stacksbauer's galleries regularly feature rare coins, and if you have a coin with the right features, you could see your piece go for a significant sum. Be sure to do your research and consult with experts before selling to get the best price for your valuable find. In conclusion, the 1971 S mint mark Lincoln penny with the double die error is one of the most valuable coins in the world, with a price tag that can reach up to $1.4 million. Its rarity, combined with the error in its minting, makes it a highly sought-after collector's item. If you have one of these rare pennies in your collection, it might just be worth a small fortune, so make sure to carefully inspect your pennies and consider getting them professionally graded. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed learning about this rare and valuable coin, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content about the fascinating world of coin collecting. And as always, happy collecting! We're diving deep into one of the rarest and most valuable pennies in existence, the 1971 no mint mark Lincoln penny. You might not believe it, but this seemingly ordinary coin is worth a staggering $1.3 million. That's right, a penny worth over $1 million. Before we get into the specifics of what makes the 1971 no mint mark Lincoln penny so valuable, let's first talk about the Lincoln penny itself and its history. The Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The penny features Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, and the reverse originally featured two wheat stalks, which is why it's also known as the wheat penny. But, in 1959, the reverse design was changed to the modern shield design that we see today. Now, let's focus on the year 1971 and why it is so special for coin collectors. The 1971 penny is often overlooked because, compared to other years, it doesn't have any major design changes or historical significance like some of the other more famous Lincoln pennies. However, this particular coin stands out because of a rare minting error, specifically, the lack of a mint mark. Normally, the U.S. Mint marks coins with a letter indicating where they were produced. Coins made in Philadelphia typically don't have a mint mark, but coins produced in Denver are marked with a D, and coins made in San Francisco are marked with an S. The 1971 penny was supposed to have a mint mark, but some of these coins were struck without one, making them incredibly rare. While most 1971 pennies are from the Philadelphia Mint and do not feature a mint mark, what makes these particular no mint mark pennies so valuable is their rarity and the fact that they slip through the cracks during the minting process. Imagine a coin that was produced with a simple oversight becoming one of the most sought-after pennies in the world. Coin collectors and numismatists hunt for these rare 1971 no mint mark pennies because they're exceptionally hard to find in good condition. Most of the ones that do surface are typically worn or damaged. But, when one of these rare coins is found in excellent, uncirculated condition, that's when their true value skyrockets. It's these high-quality, well-preserved coins that are worth a whopping $1.30 million. So, what's the significance of a coin being in uncirculated condition? Well, for a penny to be worth that kind of money, it needs to be in pristine condition, free from scratches, discoloration, or any other marks of wear. Coins that are uncirculated have never been used for transactions and typically come from a collection or have been carefully stored. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. In the case of the 1971 no-mint mark penny, it's the top-tier specimens that fetched the most incredible prices, but how exactly did this coin become so valuable? It all boils down to rarity and demand. The 1971 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is one of those coins that didn't make it into large numbers, and because it slipped through the minting process without a mint mark, it created a perfect storm of rarity. And like any rare collectible, the law of supply and demand drives its value up. The more collectors who want this coin, the more its value will continue to climb. But if you happen to stumble upon one of these 1971 no-mint mark pennies in your collection or in your pocket change, you may just have a treasure worth millions. Of course, it's important to get it properly evaluated by a professional numismatist or coin grading service before you start planning how to spend your newfound fortune. A certified appraisal can ensure that your coin is indeed genuine and determine its exact market value. Now, if you're wondering how to tell the difference between a regular 1971 penny and one of these rare no-mint mark coins, it's actually quite simple. Just take a good look at the obverse of the coin, where you'll see Lincoln's profile. If there's no mint mark next to the date, you've got yourself a rare specimen. You might also want to look at the coin's overall quality. Any signs of wear or tarnish can lower its value, while a clean, sharp image means you could be holding onto a future million-dollar gem. This brings us to an important point. Coin collecting is not only about finding rare pennies, it's also about understanding how to take care of your collection. Storing your coins properly, handling them with care, and keeping them in a safe, climate-controlled environment can make a huge difference in preserving their value. For any serious coin collector, this is a crucial step to ensuring your collection maintains its worth over time. As the market for rare coins continues to grow, it's possible that the value of the 1971 no-mint mark Lincoln penny could increase even further. In fact, it's not unheard of for rare pennies and other coins to appreciate in value as they become even more scarce. And with the global interest in rare collectibles continuing to rise, you can expect these valuable pennies to become even more sought after in the years to come. So, whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting out, always keep your eyes peeled for these rare treasures. The 1971 no-mint mark Lincoln penny may just be hiding in plain sight, waiting for the right person to discover its true value. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more incredible stories and insights into the world of valuable coins. If you found or own a 1971 no-mint mark penny or any other rare coin, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your stories and experiences. We have an exciting and intriguing topic to dive into: the 1970 Lincoln penny, a coin that has made headlines in the numismatic world due to its extraordinary value. If you thought pennies were just pocket change, think again. The 1970 Lincoln penny has earned a spot among the most valuable coins in history, with some specimens fetching a staggering $1.2 million. Yes, you heard that right. Stick around as we uncover the mystery behind this rare coin and why it's so highly sought after. Let's start with some basic history. The Lincoln penny, introduced in 1909, is one of the longest-running and most iconic coins in U.S. history. Over the years, it has undergone several design changes, but the obverse has always featured President Abraham Lincoln. However, the 1970s era brings us an interesting chapter in its story, specifically the 1970 penny. In 1970, the U.S. Mint struck Lincoln pennies at multiple mints, including the Denver Mint, which is where our focus lies today. The 1970 Lincoln penny was minted in large quantities. Over 2 billion pennies were produced that year. But unlike most coins, not all of them were created equal. While most 1970 pennies are worth just a few cents, a small number of them have been identified as having unique and valuable characteristics. So, what makes this specific 1970 Lincoln penny so valuable? It all comes down to a rare variety known as the 1970 doubled die penny. This error coin features a noticeable doubling effect on the lettering and date, particularly the Liberty and "In God We Trust" inscriptions on the obverse. The doubling occurred during the die creation process, which means that the design was incorrectly struck, creating a visual effect where the letters appear to be doubled or offset. The 1970 doubled die penny was a mistake, but it's a highly sought-after one. This error is rare, and only a few specimens have been discovered in circulation. As with many rare coins, The uniqueness and scarcity of the 1970D double die penny are what make it so valuable to collectors. The coin's value has skyrocketed because it's not just a rare error, but it's also one of the most famous and well-known double die coins in US history. If you're out there searching for this penny, you might be wondering how to identify a 1970D double die penny. It's not always easy to spot, but with the right tools and knowledge, you can tell the difference between a regular 1970D penny and a rare error coin. The key feature to look for is the doubling on the letters of Liberty and "In God We Trust." If you look closely, you'll see that the letters appear to be offset, as if they were struck more than once. The doubling can be subtle, but if you have a magnifying glass or a good set of eyes, it should be noticeable. In some cases, the date 1970 may also show signs of doubling. This is the most valuable and identifiable feature that sets the 1970D double die penny apart from the rest. Another way to confirm the authenticity of the coin is to consult with a certified coin grading expert. They can assess the quality and rarity of the penny, providing you with an official grading, which is crucial for determining its market value. Now, let's talk about the value of this rare penny. A typical 1970D Lincoln penny is worth only a few cents, but the double die variety is a completely different story. In recent years, high-grade specimens of the 1970D double die penny have sold for upwards of $1.2 million. This is not just a fluke either. Coins with similar double die errors from this year have been sold for impressive sums at major auction houses. One of the most famous sales of the 1970D double die penny was back in 2019, when a specimen in near-perfect condition sold for over $1.2 million. This coin sale made waves in the numismatic world and attracted the attention of collectors, investors, and the media alike. Why does this penny fetch such a high price? The rarity of the coin, combined with the fact that it's one of the most iconic double die errors in American coinage, has created a perfect storm for its high value. As more collectors and investors look to acquire rare coins for their portfolios, the demand for the 1970D double die penny continues to increase. Its status as a high-value error coin only adds to its desirability. The 1970D Lincoln penny may look like just another common penny at first glance, but as we've learned today, it has the potential to be worth millions. The 1970D double die penny is one of the most famous and sought-after error coins in the world, and its value continues to rise as collectors seek out this rare find. So, the next time you come across a 1970D penny, take a closer look. You might just be holding a piece of history in your hand, a coin worth far more than its face value. Remember, it's the rarity and the unique characteristics that drive a coin's value. With proper knowledge, patience, and a keen eye, you too could stumble upon a 1970D Lincoln penny that could be worth a small fortune. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed learning about the 1970D Lincoln penny and want to see more coin-related content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know if you have any rare coins in your collection or if you've ever come across a valuable penny. We're diving into a very special coin, one that's caught the eyes of many collectors and investors alike. That's right, we're talking about the 2009D Lincoln presidency penny, which could be worth a jaw-dropping $1 million. But before you go rushing to dig through your change, let's take a closer look at what makes this penny so valuable, and why it might just be sitting in your pocket, waiting to be discovered. To understand the significance of the 2009D Lincoln presidency penny, we first need to understand the context of the 2009 Lincoln Cent series. In 2009, the U.S. Mint released a series of 4 new pennies to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This was part of the Lincoln Bicentennial series, and it honored the president's legacy through different stages of his life. Each design symbolized a different period in Lincoln's life. The 4 designs included the birth and early childhood design, the formative years in Indiana, the professional life in Illinois, and finally, the presidency design, which is the one we're focusing on today. Now, let's zoom in on the coin in question, the 2009D Lincoln presidency penny, minted in Denver. At first glance, this coin may look like any other penny, but it carries the historical weight of Lincoln's time as president during the Civil War and his efforts to abolish slavery. The reverse side of this coin shows the famous image of Lincoln's presidential cabin, while the obverse features a portrait of a young Abraham Lincoln. The D mint mark means this penny was struck in Denver, one of the 2 mints where the 2009 series was produced. While the 2009 series was special for collectors, the presidency design is particularly sought after. So, what makes this penny worth $1 million? Well, here's where things get interesting. The 2009 D. Lincoln Presidency penny is rare in a very specific condition, one that's nearly flawless. When the coin was struck, many of the pennies that were produced were simply too damaged during the minting process. That means that only a handful of coins escaped the press with perfect features, a crisp strike, and an exceptional level of detail. Collectors are willing to pay huge amounts for these near-perfect examples. The key factors that contribute to its high value include the coin's incredible level of detail, the sharpness of the design, the rarity of the coin in high-grade condition, and of course, the historical significance of the Lincoln Presidency design. When in mint condition and graded at the highest levels, like MS-67 or higher, this penny can command prices of up to $1 million. That's an incredible return on a coin that originally cost just 1 cent. So, why is this penny worth such an enormous amount? First, it all comes down to rarity and demand. In the world of coin collecting, there's an established rule: the rarer the coin and the better its condition, the more valuable it becomes. The 2009 D. Lincoln Presidency penny is rare, especially in the mint state grades. The demand for these high-quality coins has only grown in recent years. As time passes, fewer and fewer of these coins remain in excellent condition, which drives up their price. Moreover, the historical significance of Lincoln's presidency plays a role in boosting the value. His legacy as a leader during one of the most pivotal times in American history makes any coin that commemorates his presidency highly desirable. Now, how can you identify a high-value 2009 D. Lincoln Presidency penny in your collection? Well, it all starts with proper grading. You'll need to carefully inspect your coin for a clean, sharp details on the features and inscriptions, a lack of wear, scratches, or discoloration, and of course, a strong strike from the minting process. Take a close look at the fine details of Lincoln's portrait and the cabin on the reverse. If the details are clear and crisp, and the coin appears fresh from the mint without signs of damage, you might be holding on to something truly valuable. Getting a professional grade from organizations like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can help increase its market value. Coin collecting is not just a hobby, it's a serious market. Rare coins like the 2009 D. Lincoln Presidency penny are not only collectibles, they're investments. As more collectors enter the market and as time continues to pass, the value of these coins is only expected to rise. So, if you happen to find one in your collection, it might be worth getting it graded. Coins like this one have sold for millions at auctions. So, if you have one, don't let it sit in your drawer too long. You might be sitting on a small fortune. So, there you have it, the 2009 D. Lincoln Presidency penny, a coin with a rich history and a potential worth of $1 million. Who knew a single penny could hold so much value, right? If you enjoyed today's video and want to learn more about valuable coins, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment telling us about any rare pennies or coins you've come across. And as always, keep on collecting.